Hi guys, in this video I will explain that how the DES encryption algorithm works, or this diagram which you see here is the general depiction of DES encryption. So in this we provide a plain text of 64 bit and we provide a key of 64 bits and which is later converted into 56 bits. So this plain text is then processed, and after initial permutation the result is sent to round 1. You know what initial permutation means? That like rearranging the bits in a particular way, and it can be random also. So after doing the initial permutation we give the 64 bits which we get to round 1, and then we give the output of this to round 2, and then so on, and then we complete the 16 fiestal rounds, after which we perform the 32-bit swap, and then we perform the initial reverse permutation to get the ciphertext. So now we need to see that how the key, which is of 56 bits here, is converted to a key of 48 bits. So here we earlier have seen that the key is of 64 bits. So how it is converted to 56 bits in the first place? So for that what we do is we'll remove the 8th bit each time. That is, for example, consider the table of 8, 16, 32, so on. So you will go on removing the 8th, 16th, 32 and so on bit from the 64 bits, and finally the 8 bits will be removed to form 56 bits. And now this 56 bits is provided as input, which is then divided equally into 28 bits. So the 28 bits here form C0 and the 28 bits here form the D0. And after this we need to perform the left shift. So when we perform the left shift, the digit will go to the right side by to the rightmost end. I mean, the first digit will go to the rightmost end, and thus the output produced will be C1 and D1. And the number of left shifting depends on the rounds. So if we have the round as 1, 2, 9 and 16, then the number of bits by which it should be shifted is 1. Otherwise we need to shift it by 2. So now after combining the output from C1 and D1, it is once again 56 bits. Now we provide this as the input to the PC2. So here PC2 is permutation choice 2, and after performing a combination of permutations it will produce an output of 48 bits, and this 48 bits is provided as the key 1 to round 1. And similarly the output of this C1 is taken as input for the second round, and similarly the output of D1 is taken as the input for a second round, and it performs left shift once again. Since it is round 2, it will shift by 1 position and then gives the output as C2 and D2, which is combined to form 56 bits. And after going through permutation choice 2, it gives the output as 48 bits and gives the key 2. And similarly after doing the calculations for all round, we find the K16 or the key 16 and give it to round 16. And after like getting all the keys, we perform the operations and then we get an output, and then we perform a 32-bit swap and then perform the initial inverse initial permutation to find the ciphertext of 64 bits. You need to note that all these keys will be different. So you can see that from 56 bits we have generated 16 unique keys, and this is called as permutation choice 1, and for each round it is called as permutation choice. So in this way okay, this is actually 1. So in this way you can see that how the DES encryption is performed. So thanks for watching my video. Please do like and subscribe.